While York University was celebrating its 49th anniversary, students, professors, and activist groups across the GTA gathered in Berry Hall to protest the deportation of Saint Sierra Leonte, a former York University student.
This campus, York University, should become a sanctuary where immigration laws are not enforced.
That tuition fees are just as racist as they are classist. It's exclusionary to working, people of low-income backgrounds and whatnot, but it's really, really exclusionary to immigrants, to refugees, to those of us who are of color, who are women, for those of us who have disabilities, who can't come here because of them. She should be allowed to stay.
The event was organized by the group No One Is Illegal and featured speakers from a number of on- and off-campus groups.
I want to state here today that we stand in full solidarity behind Sarah. As a black student at York University, we feel the persecution and the pushing to the margins every day. The tuition fees, I spoke to her earlier. She said when she was here, she was paying $15,000 for tuition. Like, that's ridiculous as a student here.
These precedents set by York University and by the government is absolutely intolerable. International students should not be allowed, should not be threatened with deportation. And what does this mean for knowledge production? That people coming from the South or people coming from different places can only participate in knowledge production if they meet certain criteria. York University has an obligation to Sarah. York International has an obligation to Sarah. So Sarah, I want you to know that we stand in solidarity with you.
We work here, we study here, and some of us, believe it or not, even live here. And we have the right to say who stays in our communities. We have the right to say how we move and how we stay, and not this racist settler colonial state that is involved in displacing people off their land the world over. So let's say this very loudly to this university. 49 years without a policy of sanctuary and without a policy of don't ask, don't tell is too long.
My name is Saint Sierra Leonte. I've been here for 10 years and I came here at the age of 11. Despite not having legal status, which caused a lot of opportunities missed, I have been able to achieve academic success and look beyond me to help others through volunteering. We are asking York U and other post-secondary institutions to implement the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy so that students like myself can have access to education.
Following the event, Excalibur caught up with Leonte, also known as Sarah, who shared her story. So tell me, Sarah, can you reiterate your story? You said that you came here when you were 11.
Yeah.
Did you move here with your entire family, or was it just you?
Well, my mom was already here, and my dad was already here. They were getting married that same year that I came.
So when did he take you out of his application?
Sometime last year. He didn't notify me, so I'm not sure of the date, but I got immigration contacted me in September and told me that he took me off and that I had to leave. That's why we're here right now, to get the HNC, the government pressure to get an answer on my HNC application.
What did you file under when you applied?
I applied under humanitarian and compassionate grounds.
So how did you feel about the crowd support and crowd turnout today?
I was extremely overwhelmed. I'm extremely thankful. I know I'm not the only one, but just to see that support for someone like myself, it just shows that there is still hope.
This is Renata Valls for Excalibur.